It's final rankings week for the class of 2019 here at Rivals.com, and there were a total of 5 candidates with a legitimate claim to the number 1 spot. Without further ado, we begin rankings week with a look at our top 10 for the class of 2019. Starting things off at number 10 is combo guard Tyrese Maxi out of the state of Texas. One of the top scorers in the class, Maxi should be able to play both the point and shooting guard positions at Kentucky. He's dangerous from deep, is a natural leader who players flock to, and should be the kind of kid that Kentucky fans love having in their program. Also landing in the top 10, at number 9, is Duke-bound combo forward Matthew Hurt. One of the best shooters in the class regardless of size, the 6'9" product of Rochester, Minnesota John Marshall has excellent size and is also a solid athlete. Florida-bound wing Scotty Lewis jumps into the top 10 at number 8 nationally. The product of the Rainey School in Tinton Falls, New Jersey, he's a sleek and explosive athlete who excels as a playmaker and finisher in the open floor. It should be noted that he's a big-time communicator and arguably the top perimeter defender in the class. One of 2 undecided prospects in the top 10, Jade McDaniels is one of the more unique prospects in the class and lands at number 7 overall. A product of Federal Way, Washington, he's a forward who's pushing 6'10", has a long and lean frame, and is a skilled offensive player. Washington, Kentucky, UCLA, Texas, and San Diego State, where his brother Jalen starred, remain under consideration. Last week, RJ Hampton made it official that he will enroll in a school this coming year, and he lands at number 6 after reclassifying from the class of 2020. Standing around 6'5", Hampton has outstanding size for a guard, and he's as gifted a scorer as there is in the class thanks to his ability to create off the dribble and get hot from deep. Hampton is down to Kansas, Kentucky, Memphis, and Texas Tech, and should be deciding sometime in the next month or 2. For a long period of time, Vernon Keller held on to the number 1 spot in the 2019 class. However, the Duke-bound big man from the University School in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, finishes number 5 overall. Similar in many ways to former Blue Devil star Wendell Carter, he's a big man who can stretch defenses with his ability to shoot. Thanks to an incredible run during the postseason All-Star games, Cole Anthony holds on to the 4th spot in the final rankings after looking like he might slip. As productive a player as there is in high school basketball, he should be able to put up big numbers as a freshman point guard at North Carolina. He gets to the rim, shoots well enough from 3 to keep defenders honest, and can be a playmaker and is also a great rebounder for a point guard. Headed to Georgia, Atlanta star Anthony Edwards is our number 3 ranked prospect. A big-time scorer who can put the ball on the floor to create jump shots and opportunities at the rim, Edwards is a strong, physical, and athletic 2-guard. The crown jewel of what is a strong first class for Tom Green at Georgia, Edwards is capable of leading the SEC in scoring during what will likely be his only season in Athens. The most reliable and consistent performer among 2019's elite prospects over the back half of the high school season and through the All-Star games, big man Isaiah Stewart moves up to number 2 from number 5 overall. A strong, tough, and more skilled than given credit for post player, Stewart is awfully similar to a young Elton Brand at the same stage. A native of New York, Stewart played his high school ball at La Lumiere in Indiana, and he's headed to Washington for college. That leaves James Wiseman for the number 1 spot. A product of Nashville who moved to Memphis during his junior year in high school, the 7-footer has the most upside and long-term potential of anybody in the class. He's really bulked up over the last year and is now carrying a little over 240 pounds on his lean frame. He's got some face-up game, he can run the floor like a deer, but his improved motor and consistency are what allowed him to claim the top spot after spats of inconsistency throughout his high school career. His former high school coach and summer coach, Penny Hardaway, has to be excited to be landing Wiseman on campus in just over a month, and he's certainly a big part of the turnaround in Memphis basketball.